Hi friends, what's up? It is V from V Lover Crystals. I hope that this video finds you well. Today's pick a card reading is on a third party situation. I have everything separated for their feelings for you, the feelings for the other party, and what their intentions are going forward in the relationship that they're in currently with you, and advice for you with the top cards. So thank you for watching. If you're new, please do subscribe. If you're not new here, I post every single day and every single evening deck reviews. So please do come back and let me know that you stopped by leaving a comment below. Pile 1, purple amethyst. Pile 2, white crystal quartz. And pile 3, love quartz. So if you're new to pick a card readings, this is how we work. I shuffled with the question in mind. Third party situation, you versus them, and what the issue looks like, or the situation looks like. And so if you can take a deep breath and really concentrate, connect with yourself. If you can't watch the full video, that is, really take some deep breaths in and try to figure out which pile really wants you to be revealed, or which pile wants you to reveal it. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Timestamps are below. Pile 1, I'm going to start with you. Pile 1, you chose the purple amethyst. Hello, I hope you're well. Please let me know that you stopped by in the comments. So the way I separated this, I basically have two different tarot decks, one for you and one for the other party. So in this position, we have their feelings for you, the star with the 6 of Pentacles. And for me, I feel like this is a relationship that your partner feels hopeful about. He thinks that he or she could see themselves growing old with you, and I think that you challenge them, you push them, you help them, you support them. Behind a strong man or strong woman is a strong man or a strong woman. I feel that kind of energy with this. Like, you guys balance each other out, you help each other, you support each other, you're each other's rocks. And a lot of luck here, and I feel like there's richness, not in finances. I mean, it could be, but I feel like there's, with this star card, richness as in this person feels like home with you, or vice versa. I think that they either get their I don't know, like, you inspire them to be the best that they can be. 6, 7, takeaway 1 is 6. They feel like they can win. They feel like they can go far in this relationship with you. So now I don't know why they are in another relationship, but I feel like they're sense like they know what they want with you. They have hope. They have dreams and goals with you. This pot of gold. Like, they want to succeed with you. So maybe this is a little tricky situation. It's like, oh wow, I didn't think I was going to feel this way so strongly with you, for you. And maybe they were already with someone prior to you, and then you come along and they're like, oh my gosh, this is somebody that I want to grow old with. And so they're probably trying to figure out how to end ways, or end the relationship that they're currently in. You know, or maybe this is how you guys have always been. You guys were always, you know, you guys had a chemistry here, but then they meet somebody else, and maybe you guys broke up for a day, and then they were able to connect with someone else, and now it's like, oh crap, what have I got myself into? And then you guys get back together, and then they haven't really taken care of their business with the new person, you know. Maybe you guys were on a break, and I keep getting like that Ross, we were on a break. Sorry, but yeah, that's what I'm feeling. This person has got themselves in a little sticky triangle situation. Now, what do they feel about the other person? I use a different tarot just in case the cards couldn't pop out because we already had them. The Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. So with them, I feel that they would feel like they were in control. They would feel that they had a sense of I don't know. I feel like with this energy, they probably feel more powerful in this other relationship. Maybe they feel like they have, they're more, it's more hands-on. In other words, maybe they're like, they get to make more decisions in this other relationship. Maybe they feel more rich, you know, like maybe it's just exciting, like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, the ball's in my court, you know, I have this big fat pentacle, the ball's in my court, and wow, I got somebody, this person, wow, we got a lot of rainbows here. This person is really, you know, digging me. Oh, like maybe this person's just feeling all in their head, like, oh wow, I have this other person on the side. Or maybe it's not even like that. Maybe it's just like I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of accomplishment. Like I didn't think I'd be able to, you know, find somebody else while I was in a break, or I don't know. I just feel like there's some kind of like victory or some kind of success. Like, oh wow, I didn't think I could love two, or you know, have interest for two people. Like wow, like I don't know, like just some kind of like wow, I have a relationship, but and also was able to get to know somebody else. Like have my cake and eat it too. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. I was able to have my cake and eat it too. Wow. So I got a little taste of what it's like to be with somebody else, because I've been with this person for so long. And the Three of Swords, so their feelings for them, I don't think that it's anything serious or anything long lasting. It's like, oh, okay, now I know what the other side of the fence tastes like or looks like, being with somebody else. Okay, but this is not going to last long. I know what I want. I want to go back to this. And I think them finding or, coming out of this relationship, whether you guys were in a break and this person finding somebody else, I think they're finally realizing what they want. Before, they probably, didn't know. They weren't aware of what they wanted. But since maybe you guys broke up, maybe that was the whole Three of Swords stuff. Maybe that's why this is here. Maybe you guys were, like I said, you were on a break. Maybe you guys had to part ways momentarily. Who knows, a week, a month, a year. And so during this stage, they were able to discover themselves and, date other people, whatever. If you're concerned that this is going to go anywhere with the other person, it's not. This person, see, going back to the Pentacles, you see how they're looking at each other? This person wants you in their life. Okay, so we don't have to worry about this other three swords. Oh gosh. So third party, three swords. So make sure they have to take care of their business. They have to cut ties with the other person, Okay, so now we're getting into the intentions for you. What are their intentions for you? They have this other person. What are they planned to do? So in this instance, we could say that your connection, your communication is broken, and you need to come together and reconcile and address your feelings and get things back to how they used to be. That's what this is saying. So in other words, there's a chance for you to rectify and reconcile and get over this hump. Talk about everything. Apologize, both of you, There was a lack somewhere. Somebody was lacking love, attention. Or it could be that, yeah, you guys did have to break up. You guys weren't happy. And then during this little phase, this breakup, this window of opportunity, that's when this person decided to look elsewhere, or maybe you looked elsewhere. The other intention is the chemistry here. See, that's what I'm saying. Romance is likely. This is saying there's still some fizz between you and your person. There's still something worth fighting for, something worth investing in. Look at all these pentacles here. Something worth investing in. There's dreams still. There's hope. You guys have faith that this is going to work out if you were on the same page, and if this person got rid of all this other extra stuff, with the other person. There's a strong magnetic attraction here for sure. That's how I feel. So the other intention is chained, unable to cut loose. Yes, ain't that the truth? This person feels like they are either your twin flame, or they feel like you guys just have an unbreakable bond, you know? Whether you guys break up or not, you always find a way back to each other. Chemistry, magnetism. Then we have their intentions. What are their intentions? Continuing on. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Ain't that the truth, right? It was probably bittersweet. Like, no, I don't want to break up, but there's something that, you know, that we have to say goodbye to. This something has to give. Maybe you had to break up with him or her, or she or he had to break up with you. It just had to be done. The tower moment needed to be here in order for you to move on. And maybe you needed to find somebody else so that you can realize how much you miss them and how much you appreciate them and want them. You know, sometimes you gotta see what's on the other side of the fence to appreciate what you have or what you lost. So I feel like this is a bittersweet deal for him or her, or for you. Maybe you're the one that had to seek elsewhere, you know. Maybe you both are in third party situations, and maybe this is the energy that you're both feeling. I lied to you. This is them feeling that, you know, there's some secrets that they didn't quite tell you. Maybe they didn't tell you the whole story, or maybe maybe you both had some, you know, things that you didn't really put out in the open. Maybe you guys were doing other things on the side. Who knows? Lies, just lies here. That's what the Three of Swords is clarifying this Three of Swords. The next one is blocked by fear and face your fears. Let's see. Fear of rejection, hurt, or intimacy may be blocking you from attracting a happy, lasting relationship. If you can face these fears, it might help turn things around. So maybe the whole reason for the breakup is maybe because there was a lack of chemistry, lack of a physical intimacy, or lack of connection, and maybe that's why, you know, one of you or both of you had to part ways. Lack of chemistry, but there is still something there for you to work on. If you guys really want to be together, you got to start from scratch. Look, there's hopes here. There's hope. There's this, you know, a second, third, fourth chance in getting back what you had with this person. Blocked by fear. So someone is afraid. Maybe somebody's afraid of this happening all over again, of losing you or you losing them. Or maybe they're afraid of the relationship not being as, you know, strong as it used to be. Or maybe they're just, you know, tired of feeling this way and they want to really work it out with you. Maybe they don't want to be with anybody else. Maybe they're realizing that now. Now, here's your advice for you, my friend. Your advice to help you get through this. Whatever strength you're needing right now, whether it's you needing to, I don't know what side you're on. If you're the one that, you know, is in a third-party situation, or whatever, the other side. Loving words. Make the words you tell yourself sweet, encouraging, and kind. My dear sweetness, what messages are you feeding yourself? Negative self-talk does not feed your pleasure pulse. Time to pump yourself up. Time to pump yourself up with love. Leave yourself little love notes. Set reminders on your phone. Every time you give a compliment, share one with yourself as well. Treat yourself like the precious being that you are. You are magnificent. You are stunningly beautiful. You are doing such a great job. Take one negative thought about yourself and lovingly tell yourself the opposite. So that is your advice for today. So in other words, don't beat yourself up. Lift yourself up. Be good to yourself. Don't think that this is your fault. You don't deserve to be cheated on, and neither does your partner. But I can understand how maybe, you know, you guys, the connection just broke away, and then it's kind of like the veil was lifted, the boundary, not the veil, the boundary. it was like there's no more boundaries. Like everybody was just crossing the boundaries of, you know, okay, I'm going to date this person, I'm going to flirt with this person. And then the lack of respect, the lack of chemistry, intimacy, all that stuff got in the way, and then just fall apart little by little. And so now you guys have to, you know, whether it's you or your person, you got to clear away that gunk, that stuff that's not serving your relationship, and try to bring it back together. There's a lot of things you're working with. Look, you still have a lot of love for each other. Romance is likely, and then we have chemistry, magnetic attraction. There's still a pull, okay? There's still a reason for you to fight for each other, you know, to get back in each other's lives. So please do make this work. I think you guys are always going to be together somehow in some shape or form. Whether in this life or another life, I feel you guys are always going to be connected. Okay, so you guys, you know, let's make this work. Maybe not this whole little bubble, this whole hiccup, not this bubble, this hiccup is what you needed to realize, man, I want to grow old with you. I don't want anybody else. You know, now it's like, oh, okay, I get it. So sometimes it takes that little situation to make you, you know, step back into reality and be like, oh man, I'm thankful for the relationship I do have. Now how can I strengthen it? I don't want to lose it, you know? So that's what I have for you. So their feelings for the other person, squash that stuff away. That stuff is non-existent. This is just like, it was just like a temporary thing or like a rebound thing or something like that. So what they have with you is real, okay? A lot of beautiful indicators. And I feel like with this lies, I feel like they, you know, I guess they didn't know what was coming over them, you know, like things just got in the way. Maybe they were just conflicted and just, it could have been that you guys were having arguments and of course lies just come out of everywhere, or you guys are just falling apart and then to protect your heart they lied to you, you know, so, or this can be vice versa. So let me know what you think about this. Please do comment below, and I wish you the best of luck. I know that you can make this happen. I know you can really come together again, you and your person. There's a lot of love here, okay? You got to mend the heart, though. You got to work from scratch. There's some mending here. Some mending needs to be taken care of, you know, like somebody's feeling heartbroken, both parties, I think. All right, I am V, and now we're on to the second pile. So what is up? I hope you're well. You chose the clear crystal quartz. Please let me know that you stopped by in the comments. I would love to hear from you. All right, pile number one, we have the Page of Swords clarified by the Five of Swords and the Moon. So I feel like with this situation between you and your person, whether you're a female or male, and you're dealing with a male or female, I feel like in this particular relationship, there's a lot of secrets, a lot of stuff that's hidden, and a lot of, like, I don't know, like I feel like there's always an excuse. Like someone always puts an excuse out there to fight. Like this, you give each other excuses to fight or to, you know, yeah, pick a fight. Like someone is always on the defense, if that makes sense. Now, if we look at the shadow aspects of the page is like, the negative side is that this person is a spy. This person, I would say this person is very nosy. So I'm feeling like their feelings for you is that they think that you are living another life, or they are probably living another life. And this Page of Swords could be that maybe you need to do some investigation on what this other life is for this person, you know? And the Five of Swords could be like, okay, don't give up without a fight. Keep on going. If you feel like there's more information you need to seek, that's another message. Okay, now we're turning into another message. You see how the energy flows? It just goes, it goes, it goes. Different stories for different folks. And different, yeah, a lot of people, you know, a lot of different people watching, so I can't really get one specific story. So now that it's transitioning into another story, this is saying that you know something. It's more than an illusion. It's not an illusion. There's something going on, and you need to tap into your Page of Swords energy. You're spying, studious, I need to know, and energy. Seek that information. And don't give up without a fight. This is saying, no, you got something. You're halfway there. 5 of Swords. Don't give up. You're almost at the very, very end of your quest to finding something out. This moon here. So it's like saying there's a lot of hidden secrets that you don't know about. Keep on digging. Keep on digging. Have to get into that sword. I'm going to discover energy. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to put my nosy suit on and get my receipts, start looking into things. And, the 5, the 5 of Swords also to me, yeah, of course. It's like, somebody coming out, either a winner or a loser. So either way, you're going to either get the information and feel like you won, yes, but then also in the same token, you're at a loss because it's like, damn it, I wish I didn't know this. I wish I didn't know this darn information. I wish I should have just, kept my nose clean, or I wish I would have been more ignorant and just uneducated about what was happening. Unaware, not uneducated, unaware. Darn it, now I know, and now I feel like, shoot, I feel like damn, now what do I do with this information? So that's what I'm getting with this. Now, let's see what their feelings are for the other person. What do they feel for the other party? We have the 8 of Pentacles here and the Emperor. So for me, them on this 8 of Pentacles kick and this Emperor, that, I'm feeling jealous for somebody. I'm feeling like what? You want to work on this relationship with this other person? You want to nurture and take care of this relationship? You want to take care of them? Why are you facing this way? You're supposed to be facing this way. I'm starting to feel a little jealous for you, for whoever this reading is for. It's like this person wants to see where this other relationship will take them. The Emperor, this is like structure, stability. This is somebody taking care of, like somebody, like a man on his throne, taking care of his people, taking care of those who he loves or has strong feelings for. This is a powerful person on his throne. He hasn't made. And this 8 of Pentacles, he wants to work on this relationship with someone else. See, now I'm feeling a little bit like, what? Now I'm like, no. No, you're married to me. You're committed to me. Why are you looking this way? Why are you worrying about what this person has or doesn't have? Why do you care so much about that party? What about what we built here? So, this moon, there's something that you have to discover. There's more to it than what you see. Get into that Page of Swords energy and be like the nosy kid who wants to know everything, who has her nose or his nose in everybody's business. That's the type of energy that you need to get into. And you might love what you discover, and you might not. You might hate what you discover. But I feel like it's a tickle you have to, or not a tickle. It's an itch you have to scratch, regardless, So then we have your partner will return to you. Okay, that's if you still want to take them back. Maybe you guys can work on it if this is what you want. After they're doing all this stuff, maybe there's something that you guys can work on it. But then you have to rebuild that trust. That's going to take a long time. So, wow, we have your partner will return and then release your ex. Maybe they're releasing their ex. And that's why they're going to return to you. Or maybe this is saying you should release your ex. Or maybe they should become an ex. Maybe you guys aren't broken up yet. I guess you wouldn't be if you're in a third-party situation, right? Maybe they should become your ex. Maybe this is what it's saying. You have to leave it up to your interpretation. Because like I said, this is not a specific reading. This is more general for whoever's watching. So it can be like everybody's energy, spliced into one message or multiple messages. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So this can say, take the swords and cut it out, cut the ish, break away from this craziness, right? Or this can say that this person needs to release their ex. Maybe this is a person that they used to know in the past, and then this person has to stay in the trash in the past, and they need to focus on you, what they currently have with you, which is stronger, what I think is stronger than what they have over here. And I only say that because I feel like I just feel like you guys have been through some stuff in this energy. You've been through some stuff, you know, and that's why it's like there's such a pull for you to find out. It's like, what? You're living this other life, but I thought I know all of you, you know. We've been through so much, and now like you're pulling a whammy over my eyes. What? I didn't know you had this in you for you to be seeing somebody else or feeling this way for somebody else. What? So that's why I feel like there's some kind of like, yeah, craziness happening that you need to understand or discover for yourself. You guys have been through so much, and maybe there's another part to them that you just don't know about. The next one is rebirth, cleansing, and clearing again. Oh my gosh, we have clearing twice. And we have RE twice. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me present to you all the REs. Okay, ready? Return, RE. Release, RE. Rebirth, RE. Anything else? Okay. No. So, return, release, rebirth. What does that mean for you? Interpret it how you will, how it fits your story, how it fits your partner's story. If you're the one that's in a situation with somebody, with 3 people, or 2 people, maybe this is an indicator that you need to release something, we need to release someone, you need a change, rebirth, a new moon. I am not available. I am not available. Wow, so that can be saying, okay, you need to release and become unavailable. You know, like you just cutting ties and then taking yourself off the dating market because you want to just focus on yourself. I don't know. This is like you needing a rebirth. Maybe that's what you're needing, to clear something away and focus on yourself. Release. It's up to you. What do you feel like you need to do? I can't tell you. I'm just saying what I'm trying to, you know, be the third party, or I'm trying to be the person in the middle, trying to figure out what this message means to you. It doesn't make sense to me, but it may be your story, and I'm trying to match your story in words that I can't come up with. We have, I hope you're happy. Maybe that's your hope for them. Like, are you happy? You did what you did with somebody else. I hope you're happy. I hope you got what you wanted. Now, if, you know, are you going to return to me? Or are you going to return to me and release your ex? Or are you going to try to keep us both? You know, like, I don't know, there's just a lot of questions you have in your mind, or somebody has in their mind. A lot of questions, something, hidden knowledge, and they want to, yeah, there's like a mystery here. You have to discover, you have to keep scratching the surface. 5 of Swords, come out a winner. I mean, you might lose, you might win, but you're going to figure something out either way. Express yourself. You're hiding your feelings too much out of fear of how your love interest may react. Oh, there we go. Another re. So we do have another RE. React. Say something. Give an ultimatum if one is needed. And the flip side, interference. Thank you. A third party negatively influences a love interest's decisions about your relationship. Such a person could be a gossip or a disapproving busybody. So that can be that they're being influenced by this other person, you know? Maybe they're like just flirting with somebody else. Maybe they're not really in a relationship with the other person, but they're flirting, and there's a lot of, like, you know, interest and excitement in this. And maybe that's why yeah, they're kind of like living this other life, flirting with someone else. And maybe that person that they're flirting with is kind of saying, oh, your wife, you know, I can treat you better, or you know, you guys weren't supposed to be together anyway. I can't picture you guys together anyway. Like, you know, like just getting, that person could be getting in your person's ear, trying to take them away from you, trying to, you know, break you guys apart, or just put like little when someone instigates, it's like, oh yeah, she's not good for you anyway, but so there could be that the other person is trying to get in between you guys. Interference, yes, interference, and express yourself. Reacting. So react, rebirth, release, and return. A lot of re's here, okay? R-E-s, so many synchronicities here. And then we have divine darkness. Honor the dark goddess within. This is your affirmation or your encouragement for today, okay? Honor the dark goddess within. Your darkness is not something to fear. It is a fierce and mighty aspect of who you are. It is also real and raw. Denying yourself access to it forces you to live a lie. We just talked about the lies, right? What other lies? Didn't we have lies here? Okay. The truth is you are not strong and put together all of the time. Your sadness, your anger, your frustrations are valuable parts of yourself. They have messages to deliver and lessons to teach. Remember, your darkness is a catalyst for growth. Do not hide from it. What is your divine darkness attempting to teach you? That's your question for today. What is your divine darkness attempting to teach you? So in other words, there's more information you need to discover. Something's in the darkness, like this moon card. Darkness. That's what I'm getting with this. A lot of darkness here. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you for watching, and now we're on to pile number 3. Let me know if you got anything from this message, and even if it's not your story, please let me know in the comments. All right, pile number 3, we have this rose quartz for love. I'm assuming for this spread. I know this is a rose quartz for love. Amplifies love. This helps activate that heart chakra too. It's awesome to work with. Their feelings for you is, I feel like with you, they see things progressing. They see you going somewhere together, like you taking the relationship to the next level. You guys, there's room for growth. There's room for more love. There's room for you guys to become very happy and successful in this relationship. Wheel of Fortune, happiness, prosperity, and going in the right direction together, moving forward. And then the Four of Wands, this could be marriage, commitment, togetherness, celebration. So yeah, going in the right direction. They see a life with you. They see potential for marriage if you guys are not married, or just stronger foundation, more security within your relationship. This is beautiful. Now, I don't know why they are in this third-party situation, if this is, the ideal relationship that they want to be in, but maybe you guys were on a break, or maybe you guys were, I don't know, maybe they were in a relationship before you, and then they meet you, and they're like, oh my gosh, I want to be with this person, but how do I break up with my other person? I'm gonna pickle. Because maybe they were in a relationship with the other person for like many, many years. Maybe they have children with them. Maybe it's a little complicated, So, but I feel like with you, man, this is like the deal breaker. Like, I know what I want. I want it all with you. And so, beautiful. This can be how you're feeling for them. Maybe that's the energy. The energy is very fluid. We can always change the energy around, because this is not for one person. It's for many different people. Now, their feelings for their other party in the mix, whoever is in whoever is in between you both. We have the Tower and the Dev card. So right there, it's like saying this person is not good for me. This person is, going to jeopardize what I have here. This person is, I need to get rid of this person. This person is just a leech sucking on to me. They got me balls and chains. Look at that. They have me on a leash. So I feel like with this other person, they feel confined, or they feel like there's a lot of like mental stuff going on. Maybe the person that they're dealing with is not right, and maybe they're obsessed with your person, and they can't get enough of your person, and so maybe your person is trying their best to break this away. But it's so hard, because maybe there's codependency here. Maybe they have, like I said, they have obligations with this person and it's hard to break free. Maybe they have, you know, a house that they just bought together, or lots of kids that they have to consider. But I feel like this tower moment, I feel like that's what, you know, is going to happen. Like they're going to break away from this. Something's going to fall away, and maybe they're afraid of that happening to you guys. Maybe that's why they're, maybe that's, yeah, I feel like they're probably afraid of this happening to you guys. Maybe that's why they're trying to, you know, take care of this with the other party. Or maybe it's hard for them, you know? Maybe it's very hard for them to break away. But they know it has to get done. Because if they can't break away, they're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose this. I'm going to lose it. I have to do something now before it gets, you know, even worse. So I think they're conflicted. They're stuck. But they have the key to get unstuck. That's the whole difference. It's like they have to want to do it though. Maybe they're just comfortable and they don't want to make any sudden changes, you know. But I think they will in due time. Once they muster their strength and when the time is right. They're probably, you know, he's probably thinking, or she, okay, when's the time? When do I speak up? When do I say I don't want to be with you anymore? When? You know. But I think they're apprehensive. They're like, man, I know this is going to freaking disturb the family, the dynamic. Oh my gosh, our money coming in, our house, everything's going to change. So, yeah, what they have with this other person is just very destructive and chaotic. So don't worry. I mean, I would worry because I want to make sure that you're not being, you know, you're not going to wait forever. You don't want to wait forever for this decision to be made. But, and you want to know that this person's not going to stray again or cheat on you, or, you know, maybe you guys want to break, like I said. But it's always going to be a trust factor, you know? And it's going to be hard to get past all that. We have, you will be sharing great news with people you love. Good. This can be, look, marriage, commitment. Maybe you guys getting over this big fat hurdle right here. And you're saying, we're back together. We're getting married, or we're back together and we're stronger than ever. We have children. See, that's what I'm saying. Maybe there's children in the mix. Maybe that's why it's so hard to break away and you know, pull the rug, you know, because everybody else will be affected. It says your love life is being affected by children. The next one, avoiding conflicts at all costs. That's what I'm saying. That exactly. It's like this person doesn't want to address the elephant in the room, that they're unhappy with this other situation, you know. Maybe they just met this other person. Maybe they've been with you for longer and they met this person and they're like, crap, I regret letting you in my life. Maybe you guys broke up for like a day or two or a week, and then they would let somebody else in their life, and now they're like, oh crap, I'm stuck. I invested so much energy into this and it was going somewhere, but now I want to work on my other relationship. So maybe they're conflicted. They probably have feelings for both, but maybe it fit more stronger for you. I feel like it's more for you. There's a lot more color on this side. There's a lot of more happy vibes, right? A lot of major arcanas here. But then we also have the downside. Yeah, the major arcanas for the negative part, which is for the other party. So it's mostly with you that they lie with. Avoiding conflicts. Yeah, they don't want to bring this tower moment. They're avoiding it as much as possible. They're like, man, how do I tell this person that I can't be with them? Oh man, we were talking about, you know, what we wanted to do in the future and X, Y, and Z, and now it's like they have to backtrack, and they probably just don't do well with, you know, confrontation. Oh my gosh, children again! What in the world? The kids come first. What is going on here? Your love life is being affected by children. Kids come first. And then it says, a love may enter your life who's divorced and has one or more children. Perhaps you'll have the chance to be a step-parent to a child that it's not your own. So, I don't know whether this person has children with the other person, or this person has children with you, or maybe they want it. Maybe you guys don't have children yet, And maybe that's what's going to happen if you guys get together. But what I'm saying is that I feel that there's something else that's stopping this person from taking care of business on this end. Maybe there's just other obligations or, priorities that are in the way. And maybe that's what's stopping them from, breaking those chains, There's something in the mix. So now what I'm getting is it's just maybe they, it's okay. Now let's turn this around, because now I'm getting another message. This is for another portion of you, maybe 10% of you. It could be that this is your relationship, right? The energies change, right? So this is your relationship. You guys are, you guys have been together for a very long time. You guys are like frickin' frack, yin and yang, peanut butter and jelly. And maybe you guys go through your tower moments over and over and over. You break up, you make up, you break up, you make up, You're always going to be connected for some reason. Always going to come back. And maybe you guys want, another life with someone else. Maybe you both want it. Or maybe one of you wants out of this relationship. But because of the children you have here, it's hard to break free because you have priorities. That can be that other scenario. Okay, my friends? So I feel like this is what's happening under here. Like there's just so many, things to consider that it's hard for you to seek happiness elsewhere. Maybe that you're feeling like you want you want success with someone else because you don't feel free. You don't feel like, you have your children, but you want to be happy with children. You want to be, in love with children, not with someone else just for the sake of keeping the family together, your children, just so you know, children are happy when the parents are happy. So if one parent is unhappy, then they're gonna feel that energy. So don't stay together just because of the children. If I can say this, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a food for thought. You have to live your life how you see fit. Use your free will, your best judgment, your intuition. But just a little bit of a little backstory. My siblings, they wish that my mom could have stopped seeing their dad. It's not my dad, it's their dad. Because they saw how happy and free she was. And then she only wanted to be with him because she thought that the kids needed a father. She wanted to keep the family whole. She didn't want them to come from a broken family. She didn't want it to be dysfunctional. She wanted everybody to feel complete and whole, yeah. But the kids, now that they're older, they're in their 20s now, and they have their own children. Now they're saying, man, I wish mom could have just, once she said goodbye to him, that's it. I wish she didn't let him back into their life. I wish she didn't let him back into our lives over and over. I wish she should have just, stood her ground and just said no. They could have lived a happier life. They could have had less stress, less anxiety, so less things to worry about. Not worrying about her and her happiness and her mental state, So children, they're very resilient, and I know you want to keep the family together, but if it's not making anybody happy, if it's not making you happy and you guys are always fighting, what kind of life is that for the children? What kind of life is that for you? Always live authentically you as much as you can. Be authentically you. If you can be happy by yourself, be happy by yourself. If you can be happy with somebody else, be happy with somebody else. If you can just be with you and your kids and that's it, do what you have to do for your heart. Because your children, they want all of you. They don't want just scattered pieces of you. They want you to feel happy and whole too. Anyway, I digress. I'm just saying. The next one is I'm afraid of contact you. Yeah, avoiding confrontation. Yep, avoiding conflicts. Like that someone is avoiding the elephant in the room. Nobody wants to have the conversation. I don't like looking at that card. I can still see you standing there. So maybe this person still has, a vision of you guys together, or you still have this mental picture of you guys tying the knot, being together. There's just like some residue of what could be, And then we have your advice. This is for you, personal advice. Do what feels good. See, that's what I'm saying. Do you. Do you. I know you want your kids to be happy and taken care of. Maybe you can't afford to move out of your situation or whatever. So do what you need to do. In the meantime, like, work harder, make some more money, whatever, so you can get out of this comfortably for you and your children. But I don't know. I can't tell you to live your life because everybody's situation is different. I don't really know your story. Do what feels good. Follow the path of your own personal pleasure, and you will never be led astray. Have you been doing too much of what you should be doing and not enough of what you actually want to be doing? Get ready for a big dose of magic when you flip the switch and start making decisions based on your internal yes. Your feel good sensors are always guiding you. They are talking to you all the time. Stop shushing them and batting them away. Ask yourself, what is my pleasure right now? Bingo. That's what I'm saying. All right, that's what I have for you. Let me know if you resonated with this at all. If it's not your story, then that means it's somebody else's. Please don't try to make it fit. Let me know in the comments that you visited by dropping a hi or a smiley face. And I'll see you in the next video tomorrow, same time.